What's up, fam? Welcome to taking a break from taking over the world. So I know we haven't had Yo Aves in a long time. We are well into 2018. It is February already, and a lot of people were messaging me like, hey, what the heck, Abe, what happened? I've been spending the time to kind of reflect on the past year, 2017, and yes, things happened. I was really busy. And we have some awesome new people on the channel. But I just want to kind of go back, look at the blessings of this past year. So let's go to the city, let's count down 10 crazy things I got to do as an Unbound student this past year, right? Let's go. So, first thing, back in January, when I first started on the channel, I was at Gray Art Project at Pinjiford, Tennessee. And yo, that was an insane week. That was so much fun, just doing art with people and you know, talking for hours and hours in the hot tub on the side of a mountain, all that cool stuff. Getting sniped at laser tag by Casey. I would say definitely the highlight was making #relatable2. At that scene with Deborah and Peyton kicking each other's butts. It was like 2 or 1 or something in the morning.
Oh my goodness, do that again, I gotta snap this.
That was fun. Yo, alright, point 2. My first Yo Abe.
A few weeks ago, I drew out 10 questions that you guys asked me.
Okay, it's actually crazy to think that was almost a year ago. That was a rough Yo Abe. I was in Taiwan at the time, just visiting the country with my family, and I had to shoot that thing like literally 3 in the morning.
Yo Abe, take 1.
And I had to use my suitcase and a bunch of like random bags and like boxes to be my tripod because I didn't have a tripod. I didn't have my mic, so I had to use like my phone hidden in my clothes. I was so dead after that first video. Fun memories. All right, number 3, so many meetups this year. Oh my gosh, this was a blast where people got to come here to the city. I got to visit other people, but definitely one of the funnest was with Eddie, Joshy, and Josh Minter coming over. You guys might have seen that Yo Abe back in the day. That was a fun meetup. Number 4, so my college hacks Yo Abe was the hardest Yo Abe I have ever done. That one literally took all day to shoot and editing, oh my goodness. So if you seen that one, have you guys picked up on how there was my little brother like running around in the background? Yeah, so I had to spend like all day because I messed up my schedule, and I just started shooting like at noon. My brothers were running about, and I literally got kicked out of the house because I was spending way too much time filming that. So that's why I ended up in the backyard. All these secrets I'm revealing to you guys right now, yeah, that one was a hard one. But yo, that was a ton of fun. All right, number 5, New England engaged in Vermont. That was the time where we literally were just college kids just hanging around with snacks and drinks, playing games. That was one of my first times seeing the Milky Way, like in all its glory up in the Vermont sky. Seeing Jupiter through Michael's telescope for the first time. Shout out to Michael. I got started for the first time. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff went down. Number 6 is getting to run around the High Line with the T-Rex and like screaming, everything is awesome. That was dope. Shout out to our resident T-Rex and to Josh Southworth. So, Apex. We gotta talk about Apex, come on. So, oh my word, Apex, so many moments, obviously. I think the moments that come to mind the most are definitely the run. So a little backstory, a little behind the scenes. Jared with the media team, shout out to them, would obviously be working on just the videos and slides and everything for each day. And each morning, we will have to have the video from the previous day ready. So Chris Scamra, shout out to Chris, and I would really be just working hard on the video. But each morning, we'll have to make sure that the video was ready. And we literally always would be at the guy's store. Jared would call me and be like, yo, we need a video like right now. All right, I'll be like, give me 10 minutes. We're rendering. The bar is like rendering. and he would be like, yo, you got 5. So every single time we got that video done, it would be like right at the moment. Jared would be there, or either Chris ready with a hard drive. Once it's finished rendering, we would pull the plug, and Chris would like run over to the auditorium, and I would be like the mule, like carrying all the camera gear and tripods, running behind him. So yeah, there was just snacking at Chicken's 3 in the morning. There was go-karts where I got to scare the crap out of Chris and almost broke his camera too. Some of Apex moments, you know. Number 8, I would say, was being able to spend over 5 weeks in southern Taiwan teaching English in the schools. And yeah, that's not something that I really got to do on the Be Unbound channel, but that was definitely something that I got to do as an Unbound student, where I was doing school while in Taiwan. I was leading the team of high schoolers teaching, and it was just one of those things where like, yeah, I'm an Unbounder. The world's my campus. It was really cool. All right, number 9. I got to go to Nashville with a bunch of Unbound students, just people in student leadership. We just went out there, we made food together. I ate out of a dog bowl.
This is how you eat properly like a dog.
Oh gosh.
We tore a car apart, did a bunch of random stuff, and became more tired than we ever should be. But hey, that's Unbounders for you, all right? We do random stuff. But for the last thing, number 10, I want to give a big shout out to Danny and Carla for their work on the channel. They will be doing a lot more work, so I'm going to give it to them. These are some things they did in 2017.
So the craziest thing I did this year was actually going on a road trip to Apex. Mary Grace, Elliott, and I decided to plan a road trip, but we figured it'd be even better if we had a bunch of people to come with us. So we opened it up for people to come, and thankfully a bunch of people did.
The most crazy or like exciting thing I've done this year as an Unbounder was definitely take a road trip from where I live in Florida all the way up to Michigan for Apex 2017. And when people found out that that's what I did to get to Apex, they were like, you're crazy, because that's a really long drive and most people.
We had a total of 7 people in that car, and it was amazing. It was kind of crazy at times and chaotic.
So I carpooled with some other super special Unbounders, and we had so much fun. Just talked, sang in the car. It was great.
Also, just note, never go to Toledo, Ohio at 1 a.m. because it's really creepy, but we still made it out alive and we got back home safely. It was really fun. Yeah, if you ever have the chance to go on a road trip with Unbound students, totally do it because it'll be worth it.
Apex itself was an incredible experience. Like, it seems crazy because it's like you take off from your home, go hundreds of miles away to spend a week with a bunch of people that you've like maybe met once online, maybe, and I mean, to most people it probably sounds a little weird, but for us sometimes that's what we have to do to see some of our best friends. So honestly, that was an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything, even if it was a little crazy.
So guys, thank you so much again for watching. Let me know what you did last year. If you did anything crazy as an Unbound student, let me know in the comments below. I won't really be seeing you guys on the channel, but hey, I'll be around in community. If you want to follow me on my social media, it's down there. But stay tuned. Carla and Danny have some seriously dope stuff coming up. Awesome content. So guys, for one last time, have fun, be unbound. Peace.